Yo, me don't tell them precisely, as me say, you know, the journey continue. I will never stop. Palm Beach. You know, we're there in the place. Yeah, it's Amaziyah the Great, yours truly. I mean, I say, yo, I keep going and going like that Energizer Bunny. We go hard for what we want, so we not do nothing funny. Going and going like that Energizer Bunny. When me work, give me my piano, make me knock you out for me. Enough time me work until me sweat and me no really get my share. The pressure get intense, you see tears in them eyes here. I want dumpling me get on with me pitting them high sheer. Me trod it barefoot out when me can't buy a Nike here. Cause I keep going and going like that Energizer. Tell them precisely. West Palm Beach. Amaziyah the Great live. In livid. Tell them precisely. It's a great way, it's a great way. While the sunshine we make here. You know the journey continue. I will never stop. A few good men. Promotion. You know them say Master Griffiths. Yours truly, Amaziyah the Great. Bogle would be a great look. You get me? So, roll out people and come support this. It's no joke. Tell them precisely. Spanish Town, Jamaica, my place. West Palm Beach. Enough people say them can't wait to see my face. Tell them precisely. So big respect, Mr. Lex, Mr. Led. You don't know Brother Gary and the whole team. You get me? Bogle. Tell them precisely. From them Google search them now if you wonder who you. Yeah. So it's the International Reggae and World Music Award nominated Best Poet. Amaziyah the Great. You know, a real name Craig A. Kirkland. So you can look out and check the book out. It's on Amazon. Don't Cry by Craig A. Kirkland. I'm going to tell them say it's another multi-talented Jamaican. And you know why they are doing what we are doing? We always have to emphasize on the fans to continue share that great support and love that you always been doing. I mean, we're from the place where sometimes some people don't support what we are doing, but that does not mean we're going to stop. That does not mean we're going to quit and saying, hey, I'm not getting support from some people, so, you know, me a pause for that reason there. You get me? I was chatting with a friend of mine earlier today, Candy, from Connecticut, and I was telling her that, you know, I really do appreciate people like her. Because it's just me doing a poem on TikTok. She was going through a sad mood at that moment in time. And I never knew her. Someone just said, oh, cheer her up with a poem because she was feeling really down. And from that moment to this time, you know, the connection make. And I must say, we'll meet some people, we'll lose some people, but life goes on. But I was telling her earlier today that I really do appreciate people like her. So Candy, salute. Big respect to all the real fans. And as I said before, I personally promote me 365. You get what I say? Because at the end of the day, me have to make sure say I put out the necessary works that, you know, the people them need to hear. And I do that with poetry, music, films, and the arts. You get what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, I write this to the thing there. And I'm going to drop a few poems before I end this video. Because I tell some people I promote me 365. Right across the board. So every single day, it's like there's no day off for me. I promote me. And I have to admit that there are times when some people might not like, you know, the continuous promotion. There are times when people, some of them get fed up of we promoting ourselves, but I still have to do what I have to do regardless, because it's just the same way how the same songs, the same videos, they show over and over. I have to make sure I put me out. I think too much negative energy is out in our world for us to just give up on the positive things, even when they're not being paid attention much. I think it's my responsibility because, you know, I got kids and I got people who believe in the things I do. So this is what I do, You get what me I say? Now, we left from Rhode Island and forward come Florida again because I was here earlier this year and I'm still here again. My poetry I will share so you can hear again. You get me? So, as me tell you now already, the journey continue and will never stop. Maximum love and respect. So, without further ado, I'ma do this one called Life is Like. For some, life is like a game, so they play all day. For some, life is like a puzzle, they get lost along the way. As for me, my life is a journey. I could talk about that all day. I give thanks for life. I live to see another day. Tell them precisely. Korea, just Jamaica, I'm proud of that. African descendant, I'm proud my black people, proud of my ways and how my act. Florida, be proud of yourself and don't bow for that. Tell them precisely, it's some of the great one. The multi-talented Jamaican, big respect to all struggling and surviving people who, you know, regardless of whatever complication you might experience, you still know what you got to do to make things work. Tell them precisely. And me not talk about people who are doing negative things because, as me say, too much negative energy in our world today. This one is called For Our Children to Know. West Palm Beach. I want my children to know me as one that is great. Education is essential, time mustn't waste. With the power of knowledge, there's no limit to what you can create. You will encounter hurdles in life, even frightening earthquakes, but never stop, aim higher and escalate. I also stumbled and fell on my journey, yeah, I made mistakes, still I elevate and stay awake. Fueling my mind with positive energy. Hold the vibe and meditate. I pay close attention to nature and sounds birds make. People business, me no discuss and I mix up and I partake. My heart aches, I can't take. Liars and pretenders all fake. Hence why I separate myself from illusion. Confusion will never penetrate the core of my mind. I smile, I embrace greatness, fairness among all human race. Notice this face. When I live trace, I will never disgrace. My people for position rather empower you in this case. Florida is somewhat complicated when the world is in a sick state. Love, politics and religion, folks in a trick state. Miseducation, misinformation, misunderstandings, mistakes are the reason for your failure. So rise and surprise them with a bliss fierce. But now I go do it too much, so I'm going to just close it off with just one final poem. And that is it. Feel free to look out and check my book out, Don't Cry by Craig A. Kirkland. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Precisely Great. You get me on TikTok, it's artist Craig Kirkland. This one is called You'll Be Okay. Ladies, you are remarkable. You are strong. You're one of God's greatest gifts. Follow him and you'll never go wrong. Ladies, you are smart. You are noble. Pay keen ears to these words I told you. You see, the skies were overcast and then torrential rain for days. Throughout your darkest moments, you experience pain for days. Cold and bitter, angry and confused, but be cautious with your steps before you make the wrong moves. And if you're feeling a bit empty right now, somewhat unsatisfied, fret not, for God already sent an angel to be your travel guide. Ladies, you'll be okay, okay? Just know that God is real. After you overcome the sophisticated phase, it'll be the strongest you ever feel. You are remarkable. You are sweet. So trample all hypocrites beneath your feet. Be patient and pray more. You'll be okay. Forget about them who not believe in you, ladies. They got no time to play. You all are fighters, survivors who resist to quit. Ladies, you're loved. You're goddesses. You all deserve lifetime happiness. As me tell them already, I tell them again. Great ways the gateway of all the sunshine we make here. You know, up on a morning walk in a West Palm Beach, Florida. And Mr. Lookout later on will be the Palm Beach, Jamaica Independence Fest with yours truly, Amaziyah the Great, Bogle, Master Graphics, Mr. Lex, Brother Gary, and a whole heap more. So make sure you roll out for sure. Tell them precisely. Check out the ticket on eventbrite.com if you are watching this video now. If not, see you at the venue later. Tell them precisely. We never stop. Big respect to my kids. Big respect to my parents. And big respect to you, the loyal fans who've been supporting greatness over the years. Tell them precisely.